Hey guys, welcome back to The Impeccable Investor. Diving into entrepreneurship is akin to jumping into a swimming pool, where your attitude determines whether you'll sink or swim. Here are 10 lessons from billionaires to help you, so that you don't tread water but in fact thrust your way into the competitive world and glide your way onto success. Today for you guys, we have the 10 best lessons from billionaires. But before we begin, please support the channel by clicking the subscribe button. That's what we need, your constant support. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on anything. Number 10. Elon Musk. Have a high pain threshold. One of the most inspiring entrepreneurs of recent times, Elon Musk certainly knows what entrepreneurial accomplishments look like. Given that his brainchilds like Tesla, SpaceX, and OpenAI are mega hits, his interviews brim with lessons for young entrepreneurs where he frequently quotes his friends saying, "Building a company is like eating glass and staring into the abyss." He explains that starting a business isn't for everyone and the first thing should be to have a high pain threshold. Entrepreneurs start off happy with lots of optimism, only to see the real challenges finally surfacing and happiness is just a downward trajectory thereafter. It is then you have to endure a vast majority of pain and wait for success to find its way to you. Number 9. Jack Ma. Learn from others' mistakes. If there is anybody from whom you should learn about turning failures into achievements, look no further than Jack Ma, who is the Chinese business magnate behind Alibaba. He says, in order to be successful, you have to learn from other people's mistakes, not the success stories. He urged people to believe it's not all about how much we have achieved in life, but at the end, it all boils down to how much we have gone through during the tough days, mistakes we've made, and how much we are willing to learn from it. Number 8. Sara Blakely. Redefine failure. As kids, we never liked the dinner table talk by our parents, did we? But the dinner table talk between Sara Blakely and her father in her childhood has made all the difference for her. As she stands today as one of the richest self-made women in the world, she tells how her father encouraged her to discuss her failures, being disappointed if she didn't have any. She says her father was a monumental figure in redefining failure for her. Soon, failure was not about the outcome but became more about not trying. She thinks failure hinders an entrepreneur, forces them to play safe. Celebrating failures instead of berating yourself will then change how you approach life. Number 7. Jeff Bezos. Be resourceful. Most of the success stories of entrepreneurs have something to do with their endeavors earlier in life, but Jeff Bezos goes even way back, beginning from the age of 4 to be precise. It was a family ranch where he learned invaluable lessons from his grandfather, who he remembers being incredibly self-reliant and resourceful, two key things which have also contributed to the success of his brainchild, Amazon. He believes solving problems at hand, finding a way around failures, and using ideas to recover from setbacks is all because of your resourcefulness, which doesn't only help in business, but also your daily life. Number 6. Warren Buffett. Circle of Incompetence. Wonder how an investor could be so successful that he worked his way to become the 4th richest man in the world? Warren Buffett's idea of the circle of incompetence explains his success in the stock market. If a company's business is beyond Buffett's scope of prowess, then it is out of his circle of competence. He thinks you only need to evaluate companies which match your skills and area of expertise. It doesn't matter how small the circle is, sticking to its boundaries is what is important. Number 5. Mark Zuckerberg. Care more. During an interview at Startup School in 2013, Mark Zuckerberg was asked what is the thing he cares too much about. His answer was simple: connecting people. He cares too much about connecting people because he believes communities together can achieve extraordinary things, and in order to get the bigger goal going, you sometimes have to ignore the uncertainty. Sometimes you have to put aside questions like, is this going to be profitable for me, or is going to earn me success, and care more about the impact it is going to have on the world, focusing on the bigger picture. Number 4. Oprah Winfrey. Become the warrior of light. Oprah Winfrey admonishes people to become a warrior of the light, because these days darkness is spreading rapidly as the world is drawing towards negativity, injustice, and conflict. She believes how you react and what you put out there will find its way back to you. This is why it's important to be steadfast, hopeful, and gain inspiration from Parkland shooting survivors who converted their angst into activism and banished the darkness. Number 3. Oprah Winfrey. Be open and vulnerable. What is the secret to Oprah Winfrey being number 1 for 25 years? Her openness to the audiences and her vulnerability, she says. She lives by the conviction that us humans experience the same pain, and the common denominator of human existence are the emotions and feelings we garner. Therefore, the more vulnerable and open you are willing to be with your story, the more powerfully you will connect with the audiences. Number 2. Warren Buffett. Don't dwell on mistakes. We would think that the best investor of all time, the Oracle of Omaha, Warren Buffett, hardly makes mistakes, let alone accept them, since accepting mistakes exudes weaknesses. But he has a lot to teach when he admits to making mistakes, owning them and moving past it. He thinks mistakes are inevitable, as he puts that triumphs in life are considered as triumphs because we know everything isn't going to be a triumph. That sounds about right, Mr. Buffett. Jeff Bezos. Delight the customers. Jeff Bezos has propelled himself towards success through an entire generation. Even today, his business Amazon continues to grow, probably because of his mantra, don't satisfy your customers, figure out how to absolutely delight them. His obsession with customers, as he puts it, is the one thing which has helped him sail through tough times, even in the face of huge competitor arising. This brings us to the end of our video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then let us know by hitting that like button. Stick around for more billionaire stuff. See you guys soon. Until then, make money and take care.